Today, December 9, 2024, you find out the story behind Sprunki. And I am so sure about this story that you're probably going to use it in your theories. And if you do, just make sure you give me credit. Thank you. Hello and welcome. Welcome to my channel, everybody. Today I'm going to show you the story, the obvious story behind Sprunki. There's clearly a story to be told, and I'm pretty sure I figured out what happened in the story. Now I'm going to tell you the story in the best format I can because I'm limited here to what I have access to. So please bear with me. That's why I encourage you to subscribe so you could support my channel and I could grow. Therefore, I could invest in more equipment so I could do better videos for you. It works both ways. It works for me and it works for you so I could make better content for you, my audience. Thank you guys for joining. Today, I'm going to tell you the story behind Sprunki. Let's get into the episode. So I'm gonna keep this as simple as I possibly can for you. So there is no doubt of what I'm trying to tell you. This is a world where everybody plays music as their main form of entertainment. That's what they do. They play music whether you like it or not. And Mr. Fun Computer here is in charge of making everybody happy and playing the song. Come on, everybody, join along, sing along. Simple, easy peasy. Okay? Now, Mr. Black, right here, works with Yevon. These are two evil characters, a cultist and a villain. Simple as that. Now it's clear that at some point all the characters die. Why did they die? How did it happen? It's clear that it did. And the culprit of everybody dying is actually Mr. Sun right here. So there's a story to be told, and the story is told by specifically Owax. Owax lets you know. Owax, what are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? What happened? What are you trying to say? It's kind of clear what he's trying to say. He's obviously imitating something that happened to his world, to the city. What are you trying to tell me? What could you possibly be saying? Big explosion, big boom. From a beautiful, happy world to a horrible, terrifying eye of a sun, shocked faces, obviously missing people, and charred, cold trees that obviously were set on fire, red, crimson, dark skies. Come on. Owax right here has always been the key to tell us what happened. He makes the sounds of a nuclear explosion, of explosions happening. He has always put the face. Even in his regular form, he's always had the face and hair of an explosion. Traumatized by what happened. Trying to tell those who hear, this is what happened. But you could clearly see in his melting face through time the side effects of nuclear radiation. This is exactly what happens when somebody slowly dies and melts away through nuclear radiation. It's clear as day. It's clear as day, and he's always tried to tell us and show us a nuclear disaster happened and everybody died. The sun destroyed everybody in a nuclear explosion. And that's it. It's as simple as that. The sun threw a laser which made a nuclear explosion that destroyed and darkened the sky with red and black. The reason there's eyes in the sky is simple. Those who survived the explosion, like Mr. Funbot here, those who survived are in fear. That's what's going on. Gray, Funbot, and a few, like Wanda, survived the nuclear blast. And now they live in fear of the eye in the sky. Who is the eye in the sky? The sun. The sun is the eye in the sky. That's why he has the eye. But when the sky is dark, he could be anywhere. So that's a representation of the fear of where is the eye in the sky? He could be anywhere. Is that him? Is that him? Is that him? Where is he? He could be anywhere, and fear sets inside your mind to see where is the eye. So we go back to Yevon and Black. Why are they the corporates? Because clearly Black here has the face of evil intent, and he's clearly connected to Mr. Fun Computer, the computer he used, because the devil is in the details, and he is connected to the computer, and the computer is what initiated the explosion, because our friend Mr. Sun here is not just the sun, he's a nuclear weapon. Let's talk about Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun, the only way Mr. Sun could be controlled by a computer is if he's not really a sun. He's a machine disguised as a sun, like a Death Star. Yes, and you know what a Death Star does? Not only is it in the name, Death Star, but a Death Star could throw a laser that destroys everything in a nuclear explosion. You see, Mr. Sun could be controlled by a computer, like Mr. Fun Computer, and you could put in the codes necessary to make an explosion happen that destroys absolutely everything, because this is the eye. He is the eye in the sky that gives everybody fear, because he has the laser to explode everything, just like he did. Why? Well, Black has his own agenda. Clearly, if you look at his normal form, he's a fan of a different type of music. Jazz music. And clearly, Yevon is a worshiper of death. That's why he wears the robe of death. He is a cultist, a worshiper of death. So they worked together to kill everybody, destroy the whole city, and everybody slowly died. But there's more. And if we talk about Wenda here, after she saw everybody in her world die, she started pretending like nothing happened. With a big smile and crazy eyes, started going crazy. She started going crazy. She had to endure and pretend like we still live in a happy world, slowly going insane, because she was left alone in this broken world. Everyone to her was dead, but she didn't want to accept that. Then we have characters like Simon. And what happened to a character like Simon? Well, not only did he survive, but he started mutating, because some of our characters started mutating, a lot like the Fallout games. In the Fallout games, we have something called ghouls, which are people that survive nuclear radiation and turn into mutants, which live for a very long time but transform into hideous beings. And slowly he became more insane, turning into a cannibal, eating and transforming into a monster. As a matter of fact, all our characters turn into horrible, mutated beings side effects of radiation. Clear as day. Radiation, mutation. And all our characters here go from a wonderful world to a death world. But they can't die because they slowly get mutated into mutants that can't die like ghouls, just having no choice but to live on in this crazy world where the sun radioactive everything. Some characters survived, and it was up to Mr. Black and Yevon to go and put a bullet in their head and make sure that the truth never got out. And I don't know about you, but our friend Stunner here does look like a detective, maybe a reporter. Just saying. And they slowly started taking care of the characters who survived by taking them down one by one. So the truth could never get out. The story is clear as day. That's simply what happened. Everybody's showing the side effects of dying from a nuclear blast, transforming into mutants from radiation. It's clear as day. The story is just there. The reason, the mystery actually is, why did Black do it? We understand Yevon is a worshiper of death and he is a cultist, and that's just his way. But why did Black do it? Is Did Black actually destroy everybody because he was tired of the music? Is the fact that Black is a jazz musician and hates other forms of sound? Why did he do it? That's the real mystery. Does he actually show regret? Is he actually showing regret? Like Mr. Fun Computer, that clearly is sad and destroyed, that he was the tool of destruction. Some characters clearly show that they are devastated for being a part of this. Some characters will never recuperate. But why? And that is the question that at the end we cannot solve. Why did Black do it? Besides that, to me, it's clear that the story is this world suffered from a nuclear explosion that made characters that could not die but mutated into worse characters. At the end of the day, all these characters, all they want to do is sing. All they want to do, even after death, all they truly want to do is keep playing their song. When things were bright and happy, they just want to keep singing together, even through death itself. Well, guys, that is my theory. Because at the end of the day, there is no story. But to me, it's clear as day. Like I said, that is my theory. And just to claim this theory, today is December 9th, 2024. And I think I'm the only one that actually sees how clear the story is. So this is my theory. And I know that Mr. Black is the culprit because, of course, he's a seed of death, just like me, which means the beginning of the end. But guys, like I said, it will be amazing if you guys subscribe so I could do so much better content for you guys. Like, to be honest, I one day I might actually have an editor, or even better, an animator, and make amazing videos. Who knows? Nobody could tell the future. Who knows what could happen? Our life could change overnight. And I have hopes that this will also happen to me. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I hope this was the best theory you ever heard. And I will see you in the next episode. Peace.